Hello, everybody, and welcome. What day is
Woo!
it? It's the Monday edition of Moohead Radio. I'm your host, a big and furry bovine. Back in the studio is Mr. Moose himself.
Yeah, you even have a moose here today. I mean, you're not flying solo. You got the guy with the big antlers, like willing to do silly things. So there you go.
You know, it's funny because everybody is still constantly living on timelines and Twitter and all of that. And has LeBron made a decision yet?
Can they all go fuck themselves? Because I got like 25 bigger problems. 25 bigger problems.
Oh, but if he doesn't come back to Cleveland, then it's just going to be the ultimate rebuking, and we're going to hate him forever, and we're going to burn his village down, and we're going to find his family. We're going to kick Bronny in the nutsack, and we're going to do this. And it's like, take a breath, man.
I mean, I got 25 bigger problems in my life than that. And I want to comment about I did see your last kind of surprise attack show.
I'm sorry.
And I had no, that's fine. I wasn't, I was probably like belting in my own juices that day anyway. But the comment I'd make about that is that I didn't know that LeBron was doing a documentary of this process.
Oh,
that is just like
me.
Can he not read the room? I mean, you're a supporter of LeBron, and I'm probably even a bigger supporter of LeBron because I will purposely go on forums and say LeBron is so much better than Michael Jordan, just get whole loads of hate directed at me.
Sure.
And that's fine. I love that shit. So, but yeah, I mean, doesn't he know better by now to do
he
something
is what
like
he
that?
is. I mean, it's
that is just when one of his biggest fans is saying that is absolutely 100% wrong, then he needs to look at himself,
Yeah, but he doesn't know who I am, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not one of these people who are saying things like, I have an inside source to this and this and this,
Well, I was going to use the C word there. They're a bunch of idiots. So, anyway.
And a big moo to you, too.
Big moo.
Yeah.
Hey, if anybody in the chat actually wants me to talk about the World Cup, I'm more than happy to, but I thought I'd ask permission first.
Not to start out the show.
Yeah.
That's yeah, no.
Yeah, because I got so many opinions about that. I could bore you for England, but
yeah, but nah. See, no, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. First thing,
somebody subscribed. Are you sure that's wise?
Yeah, and I'm circumcised. So hey,
wow.
we make a couple. A couple of what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Every so often that happens.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It never ceases to amaze me.
Are you like plus? I mean, do you get more followers than unfollowers, or does it stay pretty steady?
No, actually, it slowly goes up.
It slowly goes up
at a time.
One.
No, what will happen?
I know where you live.
What will happen though is that the brown season
it'll zoom
that's
up
when it goes up every year. Every year
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And there's David Talevsky in the studio
about the World Cup now.
Sorry, David. And David's been upset with me because I'm going on the air earlier, and he goes, "What is this with the early starts? I want to be on the program." And then you'll see him, and then he'll disappear. It's like, what happened to David? It's just the way of the world.
You know what? Wait a minute.
I got to do sports talk here.
I got to take my headphones off for a second. It's actually raining here right now. Oh my God!
It
hasn't rained here since like the Sahara Desert got rain. Yeah.
All right. So here's the deal that I'm seeing all over the internet besides the LeBron thing. The new thing is, oh man, the Guardians are on a real heater going into the All-Star break.
They beat Miami.
Well, and Miami,
They're actually not that bad.
they had a pretty good record until this particular series took place. But nobody thinks the Marlins are going to be a great team, but they have really overperformed. But here's my thing about baseball. And it's like, why don't you talk more about baseball, Mr. Moohead? It's like, all right.
No.
5 out of 15 teams in the American League have an over 500 record. 5.
That's
5.
It sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like you've got the Rays and the Yankees. That's all in the East.
Right.
All right. Then you've got the White Sox and the Guardians, and that's all that's in the Central.
And they're well mediocre. They are ordinary, as J.F. Brown would say. Ordinary.
Yeah, and Tony, you're in the wrong place, because if you want to talk World Cup, you know what you do? You go fuck yourself. That's what you do. All right. Just making sure that everybody knows that this is not
this is
a forum.
This is Mr. Moohead's program. This is not
That's right.
Colin Cowherd. God, I hate that fucker even. I can't imagine hating him more than I do now. Jesus
well,
Christ.
What my point was going to be coming into this program is that there's something going on with baseball, because with the baseball draft that was just concluded, and the comments are like, there really isn't the talent that there used to be. And it's like, really? Is that why all these batting averages are like below 200? And it's like, and look, Jim Thome's son was drafted. And look, CC Sabathia's son was drafted. It's like, so we're down to this. Is Bronny James?
Yep, it's nepotism now. That's all you got now.
And
that's all you got.
And people complain and say,
nepotism.
Look what the Guardians did. They got another left-handed hitter. Don't we ever get right-handed hitters? and I'm just... God, the more I get upset, the more I sound like Myron Cope.
Do the Bruce Drennan voice instead, man. That would be better for this. Ducks on the pond.
There's nobody on the pond. And the reason nobody's on the pond is because nobody hits the ball anymore.
Correct.
If I were still doing baseball games, I'd turn to Joe Tate, and he's dead,
He's dead.
I would say to him, hey, Joe, what you doing with the gun in your hand?
He's going to go down to Mexico, man.
Look, it's an old Jimi Hendrix reference, and I don't expect anybody to understand it.
Oh, Rick Mail did it.
Oh, God. I loathe you too, Rick. So you know what I'm referring to. But the hitting in baseball, the offense in baseball is really not good.
It was better in 1968, man, when there's only like 300 hitter.
And the Guardians are on a heater. I mean, but it's like they suck. I'm sorry. They were beating the Marlins despite themselves. Do you realize I have never in my life seen major league players for the Indians / Guardians over all the years that I've watched? I can't remember seeing 3 distinct cases of people simply not knowing how many people were out in the inning. What is this?
Wow.
Is this an attention deficit disorder? I mean, it started with Cooper Ingle, who caught a ball and threw it into the stands and gave up a run. I mean, I've never in my life seen, it's like, no. And of course, it had to happen to Bybee, because Bybee is like the most emotionally unstable pitcher on the team.
And he's cursed as well.
He saw, Ingle catch the ball, which was a major thing for him in left field because he's a catcher.
Yep.
He should bring his catcher's mitt out to left field. I never understood why he was playing out there. But he catches the ball and he throws it into the stands. And I think to myself, wow, the runner just trots in and they give up the run. I thought, thank God that's over with. I'm not going to have to see that shit again. Wrong again. Cantillo is on the mound, right? And there's men on base, and he gets the punch out, and or maybe a pop out, a shallow pop out to left field, maybe it sounds right.
Whatever.
And he walks to the dugout, and they're yelling, "No, you got to go back out there! Only 2 outs, only 2."
Oh, dear.
And so that's 2 of them. But it had to be the holy trinity on this. A third one, you got fucking P.D. Halpin, who sounds like the kid next door.
Name.
No, it's the kid next door who was the weak sissy guy who couldn't hit in your juniors league.
You know, he's mates with Alfalfa and the Little Rascals.
Petey can't hit. Petey can't hit. Petey's daddy sucks penis. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's on third base, right?
He's on third base. Okay.
1 out. Third base.
Third base, 1 out. I got to see him.
Stephen Kwan is at the plate.
Oh, God.
The infield is playing in because there's only 1 out.
Stephen Kwan can't hit the ball out of the infield anymore.
Stephen Kwan hit the ball solidly, but a right at him. It was an at him.
Right at him.
And the shortstop picks it up and throws it to home because Petey just starts running for home plate, and he doesn't even try to get into a rundown because he doesn't know how many outs there are. He doesn't realize that he just did something equally stupid that Cooper Ingle did. And it's like a disease that's only present in Cleveland.
Did they get a double play out of it?
No, almost. But the shortstop was so stunned.
Yeah, that the guy was running, that he didn't know where to throw the ball. Yeah.
I mean, it was like, what the fuck are you doing? And there was no explanation forthcoming except Cody Allen, who's doing some of the color commentary with Matt Underwood. Matt Underwood doesn't know where his navel is. God only knows. But Cody Allen knows something about
What's
pitching.
happened to Rick Manning? You got to fill me in. I don't know. Didn't know
he's becoming the new Austin Carr. They're going to phase him out.
Yeah, because they're phasing him out because he's got dementia or something.
Age, yeah, and
the hair dye that he's used for the past 50 years has seeped into his brain like Ronald Reagan, and it's ruined his skull.
Honest to God, I mean, Matt Underwood is worse.
Oh, God, yeah.
The ball's crushed out to right field. You see the right fielder running in as fast as he can.
And the shortstop's running back, and they nearly collide.
You know where I saw that last in my life?
What?
I get to bring up another voice and name of the past.
Oh, God.
It's me, Harry Carey. I remember when guys would there's a drive all the way out to right field. The second baseman moving back, and he's got it. It's like, you have a depth perception problem, dude.
Yep.
And if you ever saw the glasses that Harry carried, they were like Coke bottle glasses.
They were like, yeah.
But Matt Underwood's the same way.
Yeah, it's terrible.
He actually made he was trying to have, his big home run call moment.
No, is he trying to make up a home run call now?
Oh, well, he's,
it's out of here, or whatever it is he does.
I mean, our radio guy is so much better doing the calls. Yeah. The hammy call is great,
Yeah.
So he comes up with, there's line 5 out the right field, and says, gone. And the camera's there, and the guy just catches it at the wall. And then he stumbles and says, I really thought that was out of the stadium. It's like, exactly. That's why you shouldn't even be doing this anymore.
Wow.
God, make it stop. So at any rate, Petey Halpin ran and he trotted into home plate without even realizing. And as he got closer to the dugout, of course, he realized that, he's out of room. It's out of here. Thank you, Rick. I was He
I was
blew
gonna
the
bug
pony,
me.
you know.
Yeah.
It was really embarrassing. So this is the team that's on a heater. Is the players are not even paying attention to how many outs there are. They're still not hitting with runners in scoring position. And the whole hope is that Jose Ramirez will come back after his injury.
Oh, is he still
and
dead?
and the other thing that amazed me is not only that, but Angel Martinez. And I'm like, you fuckers. I was talking about Angel Martinez when he first came up last year.
Yeah.
And I felt that
You
he
were.
had some ability, but he's not going to be the difference whether you survive, a season. Jose Ramirez is a big deal.
Yeah.
But it's, oh God, here's Talevsky. Oh, and look, you
Hello,
see,
gentlemen.
Oh, he's driving now.
what is this?
not
You know what
driving.
this looks like? It's a 3D version of the video game Emergency from the 1970s TV program.
Oh, Angie Dickinson.
No, that was not Emergency.
No, she was on Police.
He was. No. Oh, no. Oh God, what's her? Julie London. Julie.
Yeah,
London
that sounds
was,
maybe right.
Julie
I don't
London
remember.
is Emergency.
It was an ancient reference.
Rick May will correct me anyway.
So at any rate, I don't consider, and yes, their pitching is pretty damn good, and not the relief core, but the starting pitching. We're actually getting some good work from Joey Cantillo when he remembers how many outs are in the inning. And, it's the pitching. I mean, Parker Messick has just been tremendous, but the bullpen, I mean, look, Cade Smith has 27, 28 saves. I mean, he's having a great go of it this year. And Gaddis has gotten his shit back together. But when you have, and finally they're letting Ailman pitch, and he's doing fine. But Heron can't throw strikes.
Oh, can I interrupt you? I did see the end of one game last week, and it was that game where the Indians would score 2 runs and the other team would score 2 runs, and then 5 innings would go by, and then Indians scored 3 runs, or Guardians scored 3 runs, and the other team scored 3 runs. And then they brought in Matt Festa.
You're not allowed to criticize him. Do you know that fans are saying, from a statistical perspective, he's the least of your problems? It's like, well, why don't we break your little cock-sucking figures and statistics and analytics? That's the reason the first 4 letters are ANAL. You can shove them up your ass. Because all I care about with a relief pitcher is in a competitive game. If we're losing 5-0 and Matt Festa comes in, what difference does that make? Either he's a difference maker when it counts or he's not. And I would love to see the stats of games that we were 1 run behind or 1 run ahead, and watch that idiot give up the lead. And
I think most baseball fans are like that.
It's they're geeks, and who has time for it? I know what my eyes tell me, and the other relief pitcher, I'm blanking because I try not to think. Sobrowski has been wild lately. I don't know what's up with that, but he's the lefty. Who's the other righty who just
Armstrong?
Oh God, I'd like to make him the second man on the moon. Jesus Christ.
To the moon.
That guy, he doesn't have any stuff that I can see. And talk about giving up gopher balls. My goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would Jackie Gleason say about him?
To the moon, Festa.
To the moon.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
God.
what would he say? Oh, what was the other thing he would do? Bang zoom. Yeah.
Like that. Pow! Straight in the kisser. Yeah, right in
Yeah.
the kisser. Yeah.
Yeah, that is Matt Underwood's. Yeah, he's out of room. It's out of here, and I'm out of my fucking mind.
Wow.
Yeah, he but and then book it. That's the only. Those are his 2 catchphrases.
Yeah.
Anything he says in between, incoherency completely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bang zoom.
But the Guardians could start out the second half of after the post All-Star game. It's really not the halfway point. Losing 6 games in a row, or winning 6 games in a row, or playing 500 ball.
Wouldn't matter.
I do want to say something about the Guardians, the players, so that you know where I stand on this, instead of trying to praise people who are not praiseworthy. One, I don't understand how you get rid of Bo Naylor, which is obvious. He was hitting 120, right?
Yeah.
Well, Bailey, the guy you traded for, who's your great framer and a guy who's great at calling games, he's at a 178. All right. Can't hit a lick. And he also, before I lose my train of thought, he cannot see what a ball and a strike is. His challenges are, he usually doesn't do anything because he doesn't know. And the whole team is hideous, and umpires are calling balls literally that are like there was one that was 2 inches off the plate and they didn't challenge it. And then all of a sudden, for no reason, they will use both of them up in the first inning and be way wrong. And so they don't have any for the rest of the game. And doing that is the same thing as just running from third base for no reason or not knowing how many outs there are in an inning. This is a lackadaisical mental approach to a game. And if these are young players, you got to teach them the right way. And, if they're coming up from AAA ball, it's a big leap up to begin with. And they can't be asleep like this. But it's more than Bailey. I mean, you got Petey Halpin, who keeps going up and down and up and down. And he's not anything. He's got no zip in his bat. There's nothing about him that would make me feel that he is a big league player. What I will say is this: Bazana has his ups and downs. So it is for a rookie. There are times he looks good, that he has slumping periods where he doesn't look good, and he doesn't have the foggiest notion how to play second base. All right? Just, we watched Roberto Alomar. Well, you guys didn't probably out there, but I sure did. I've seen what a good second baseman looks like, and it's not like Travis Bazana. It's not. No, not at all. He gets a slow jump on the ball. His arm is not accurate, and it's a little bit hard to watch. Fans are saying, well, we're going to have to put him in left field next year. And I'm like, great. That was like when you put Reese Hoskins out there and he was praying to the baby Jesus that nobody would hit the ball at him. And when you put Cooper Ingle out there, why do we have to put people out of position? Don't we ever draft outfield worthy people?
I guess not. Are players just stupid? I mean, is that, or are they just not coached?
They're not coached up. I think that in the way the game is right now, I really feel that pitching has become so dominating. It almost is starting to look to me, especially watching the Guardians back when Bob Gibson. Remember when they had to lower the mound?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that well.
I don't know what in the hell they're going to do, but you've got guys now, I mean, double-digit numbers of pitchers who are throwing over 100.
Yeah.
This season alone, there have been guys clocked at 106, 105, 104, and 103. I think Chapman was like one of the few who could consistently get it up there. And if you're looking at Guardians pitchers, Gavin Williams is always at 98, and Parker Messick now is hitting 96, 97 even occasionally. And to go with that, you have the sweeper, and you've got these weird ways of throwing changeups, and the changes of speed for younger players, just wiping them out. The guys that we like on the Guardians, a guy like Khalil Watson, who, and he does have a 35 to 40% strikeout total at every level of baseball he's played at. But he's gotten some good hits for the team. He's at his best when he just lets the ball get into the zone a little bit and goes opposite field with it. He can hit solid line drives and doubles. He runs pretty well. But the problem is the breaking ball.
Oh, David's gone.
Yeah, well, that's what he does. And he gets mad at me because I'm not starting at one particular time, so he can't be on the show, and he just...
and he doesn't offer all that much. But I don't want to see any more rule changes affecting baseball to make it more balanced between the hitter and the pitcher, because what can you do? The only thing you can do at this point in time is actually push the mound further towards second base. I mean, instead of making it 66 feet, make it 70 feet. And even then, they'd fucking adjust to that and probably still fucking outdo the hitters.
And it's and I'm watching every game to some degree.
Good Lord,
I can't
hard.
I can't sometimes sit through the whole 9 innings when a team doesn't score, but the pitching is just dominant, and players are swinging and missing at balls that are nowhere near the strike zone because pitchers are ramping it up to 100 miles an hour. And then there's, we're talking about people holding baseballs in their hands in a way. It used to be you do a whole palm ball thing.
Correct.
And you couldn't tell for fast arm motion, but the ball would get released. Now they're putting it in these. I got small hands, huge dick, but I got very small hands, and a ball that goes right over here, and they're hiding that, and the same arm speed, but the ball comes tumbling out and it just dies like a duck, and it just dives into the dirt. And I can't tell you how many times Guardians hitters, whether it's Manzardo or whether it's Watson or whether, they're just, but I'm seeing more and more players striking out. The Yankees struck out 17 times in 2 consecutive games.
Good Lord. They're supposed to be good.
Yeah. I mean, that really is a crazy statistic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm seeing it all over in Major League Baseball. And it's harder to watch. It's harder to hit the ball. That's for damn sure. But what I was going to say is Bazana has a good opportunity to become a solid. I don't see him being a star.
Yeah, he might be like one of those backup all-stars, that they have to choose one guy.
Which is what he should have been this year.
One guy from the team to be on the team. You remember they used to do that for the Indians? Like they'd feel sorry for us and make Larry Brown the one all-star.
Right.
Or
I mean,
like
Bazana's a guy who I think, he has some pop in his bat. He's going to be more of a doubles hitter than he is a home run hitter. He's got to figure out what it is he's supposed to be doing at the plate. And it's a whole learning season, and nobody expected him to be playing this much baseball this quickly within the organization. But he's a guy who I don't see him as a leadoff hitter. He strikes out too much. Your leadoff hitter, which was Quan when Quan
should have a non-base percentage of something that's halfway decent.
Yeah, you got to be able to take your walks, and you got to have some speed and all of that good stuff. But Bazana's a good player. The guy who, Chase DeLauder is going to be something special if he stays healthy. That swing of his.
Yeah, it's old school. We've said this before. He looks like those
short.
Yeah.
But it jumps off his bat. Even balls that he hits, ground balls to the infield, get through because they're leaving the bat at such a high velocity. Yeah. But it doesn't look like he's not
stressing.
No, not like Manzardo. Manzardo will come out of his shoes, swinging at balls. But it's really nuts watching DeLauder and the sound that it makes off his bat. When he hit, just this last week, he hit a couple of home runs.
Wow.
And the sound of the ball coming off his bat, holy cannoli, it just resonated through the TV screen. It was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, Rocky Colavito used to hit a hard baseball. When he hit one, you heard it. And Frank Howard too, man. But these guys, I mean, Wilder's the closest thing to Ted Williams' swing that I've seen on a Cleveland player for a long time.
Yeah, and the other thing is that these aren't just cheap shots; these are 430-foot blasts.
Yeah, Mickey Mantle-esque.
And but his swing is just like this quick whippy thing, and it just he gets torque, and the ball just. So he's a special player. Right? Does
he choke up at all on the bat? Is he?
No, not that he's got that weird scissors kick motion that he's got, and I don't know who taught him that or if that's just natural. But the thing that's interesting is he's seeing the same pitching that everyone else is seeing.
Correct, and he's coping.
He started great, then they started figuring him out, and now is his revenge. He parks mistakes and he can go opposite field. He is not, what he reminds me of right now is the young Jim Thome. That's what he reminds me of, because Thome, when he came up, hit 20 home runs in his first year. His second year, he hit like 25 home runs. And it wasn't until he started taking massive amounts of steroids. Right? But he started.
I knew where that was going. Yeah,
45 home runs. But the thing with DeLauder is he's just not afraid to go opposite field, and the ball just jumps off his bat that way too. And I've seen him hit him opposite field. It's just that's something. Manzardo needs help, and there is. I guess my point is there is no help from the Guardians coaching staff on any of this shit. People falling asleep in the outfield, or people not hitting, and I'll give you another example of a player who is just, it's mind boggling.
Lost at sea, huh?
Is Arias. What?
Oh God.
I'm just looking at what he does. And what I'm going to say is not going to be, I'm not making a formal accusation, but watching him play, it really makes me think he's throwing games and he's doing a Class A.
Wow.
You'll see him just crush a ball, and then he'll have like 3 hits in a game, and then in the 9th inning with a tying run on base, he swings at 3 balls that aren't anywhere near home plate. And just 1, 2, 3. He's done 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. He's made an art of it. So
there are some fans clamoring to bring Lindor back.
Why?
No.
What's he doing this now? I don't even know how he's doing, Lindor.
That whole team is in the shitter.
Yeah, it's another Rocky Colavito thing. Let's let him have his best years with the Tigers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
I'm not gonna bring back somebody who was here who we saw the best that there was of him. He had a good year or two with the Mets, but the Mets, it's a hedge fund owner. He doesn't give a fuck. He's the equivalent of Jimmy Haslam. It doesn't matter.
Oh, he's worse.
He got so much fucking money. What the fuck does it matter to him? And no, Tony, I did not. I did not watch the Wimbledon final. Yes.
Yeah, just so you guys know, what first happened was, I'm drive home with my brother, and he forgets sometimes that I'm on, so he can't help himself but talk. The one time I pulled up on the driveway, I jumped and accidentally hit a button, and that logged me off.
Isn't he allowed to talk though? I mean, it's a free country.
I mean, I didn't think he got. I didn't know if you guys have a problem with that at all. That's what
He
the
might,
Randy
he
Matter
might
Jackson
have something
was fucking
intelligent
normally.
to say. You know, you never know, innit?
Well, he can't hear he can't hear what's going on anyway. The other thing is, if I go in and out, it's because since I don't live alone, someone will come up and talk to me, so I'll mute the mic. That's what that is.
Ah,
Yes.
I gotcha.
Yeah, we don't live alone either, but it's just that people don't bother us when we do that.
yeah.
Yeah, they know better. They're just glad we're off doing something.
Yeah, that's what my wife is. She's just really happy that I'm
She's like-
talking to
she's
somebody.
Getting on with her own life and enjoying
Exactly.
herself. And
Now, I do have a point earlier I was making about Bailey. So one of the reporters said that he seems to work well with Saccone, and that's the reason why they keep him.
what personal catcher?
Well, first of all, Saccone is a pitcher who, if he is this much off location, he gives up 7 runs. I don't, when he's on, he's a guy who can, if he's down in the zone, but when he's up in the zone, he just gets powdered, man. And to Tony the Calf, no, I did not watch the Wimbledon final. I did not. If I reach that point, that's like, gee, Mr. Moo, did you watch the UFC match there with Colin McGregor? Did you watch that? It's like, no. Why would I?
Nobody did. It wasn't a match.
No, of course. Anything that Dana White and Joe Rogan are on the same telecast together is a scam. Haven't you figured that shit out yet? That's WWE shit.
Wow.
Yeah, he kicked one, said, "Oh, my knee, my knee." It was like putting Austin Carr into the headline position on an MMA fight. Good God.
I'm dying over it. Well, if you did watch the Wimbledon final, you saw how fucking hot it was over here. I mean, good luck to them playing 5 sets of tennis. But anyway.
Yeah, it's I did watch Serena lose to a 20-year-old person, and she's 44 years old, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
But she took it out to 3 sets, but she hurt her knee. My knee, my knee. So
My knee.
yeah, no, I don't keep up with professional tennis. Who was it? Sinners? Is that the guy who won?
Yeah, and there was some British guy that was undrafted or unsigned or whatever they call it, and he made it all the way through the quarterfinals or semifinals or something. So everybody was in a lather about that over here.
One other thing about the Guardians, there are rumors.
Rumors?
Yeah, and yes,
they're going to move the team.
Of course, the fight was
Look at all these
fixed.
rumors.
It's Dana White and Joe Rogan. What is it? I mean, Joe Rogan. Here, I'll do my Joe Rogan impression, which I don't really do one, but I will just put words from his mouth. I'm an independent. I'm an independent. I'm an independent. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent. And then literally he gets millions of people who are followers of him. And he says, vote for Trump. I'm supporting Trump. And it's like, you're a liar is what you are. You're a liar and an opportunist. And I wish you'd fall over dead in the street because you lie to people. And that's no good. And the same thing with Dana White. I have no use for this person. He is the Don King of his sport. Why would you believe anything that huckster throws at you? That was an embarrassment. And people pay for it.
There you go. I mean, there are people betting on that over here, man. The Conor McGregor thing.
Unreal. Oh, here's the rumor that's going around that the Guardians have an interest in a hitter. They're going to make a trade.
Make a big move.
Yeah, it could be. They're going to make a big trade for the Garrett Mitchell from the Milwaukee Brewers.
Who the fuck is he?
Well, I mean, you don't need to know anything. Let's do it this way, Bronx. You don't know this player, okay?
No, I don't.
You're not going to look anything up.
No, I'm not.
Based upon the Guardians' interest in him, what would you think would be the case in reality with him? What is his weakness?
He's probably just a platoon corner outfielder that can only hit right-handed pitching or left-handed pitching. That would be my guess.
All right. No, it's better than that.
You're
I'll-
joking.
I'll
He's
read-
not
no.
Ryan Garco, huh?
I'll read this to you. One of the biggest question marks facing the Brewers heading into the 2026 Major League Baseball season was whether or not outfielder Garrett Mitchell would be able to stay healthy.
Oh, God.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Get crippled guys on.
Get this. Ever since being drafted by the Brewers in the first round of the 2017 amateur draft, he's battled soft tissue injuries as well as broken bones. And of course, you know, there's the Dolan family. Yeah, we'll take him. We'll take him. And you wonder why I don't really talk much about the Guardians, because the ownership isn't serious about it at all. And you want to know what the other thing is?
What's the other thing?
The other thing is all the billionaires who own baseball teams are now acquiescing to the salary cap.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
So that they can make more money from baseball.
Correct.
And
Yep.
put less into it
Yep.
because there's less and less talent
Yeah.
in the league.
There is that's noticeably less talent.
Enjoy the lockout.
There's going to be
I'm all for it. But, yeah, let's go an entire season without fucking baseball. It's an antiquated game, and the only people who like it are they're little like
Rick
needle
May, I
dick
think.
bug fuckers.
No, I don't mean that.
Paul
Every-
Podestas.
Just statistical idiots who they I don't know. They think they're like nerds. And it's like there's no action in these things.
The people who really love baseball all live in residential care homes, you know, and that's what they have on the television for 160 days out of the year, and that gives them a bit of entertainment. So
Yeah, they think there's
Or
too
they-
much of Yogi Berra.
yeah, exactly. So they're eating their pureed food while they're watching the Guardians play.
And now, if you haven't been keeping track, the Golden State Warriors have hired a new assistant coach. All right. And he's labeled now the associate head coach under Steve Kerr. Frank Vogel, you might remember him from the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be somebody I've never heard of, but there you go. It's somebody I have sort of heard of.
He's only 53 years old. He's been a head coach for 4 different franchises.
He has.
Over a 12-year period, but he wears out his welcome very quickly. And if you think LeBron's going to play for Frank Vogel,
No.
that ain't going to happen. All right. So I just wanted to throw that in there because for all this Draymond, and I don't want Draymond in Cleveland because women will get raped and I'll blame him. Okay. I don't want no violent kick you in the balls kind of guy. The Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't want that. That's not being a real tough guy. That's just kicking somebody in the nuts when they're not looking. That's cowardice, man. I want real character.
Yeah, he is a Michigan State guy. You have to remember. So there you
know,
go.
if you shoved Larry Bird, Larry Bird would stuff your balls in your throat. He would not initiate these things. But when Bird would play the Pistons and Lambeer and that whole group of people would start their bullshit. Oh, I mean, what tough is that you don't take shit from other players.
Yeah.
Tough is not starting the shit.
Yeah.
I just want to remind people who are just too feeble-minded to make the distinguishing factors there. It's now I'm going to get away from baseball because if you were waiting for baseball, you got it. That's it.
I wasn't.
I just want to quickly talk about the Cavaliers. You know, they're in summer league.
How's that going?
It's going. I mean, it's hard to learn about players when they're playing against people who are
awful.
well, they're just no. It's not that they're awful, but they're players who really are better off in the Euro leagues and getting where they can get. And they're just not good enough, you know. And we see the same guys every year. A few of them playing on the summer league roster, and Minix is a guy who's there.
God, yeah.
But he's not good enough to play in the NBA.
He used to have a TV show, didn't he? Back a few years
ago. Yeah. He was a private investigator.
Yeah.
Mannix. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to compete against Ironside. The Ironside was on the other channel. Mark. That man.
I need somebody to push me across the room because I'm crippled.
Followed by an episode of Matlock.
Actually, it was
Matlock.
It was funny because I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'd never seen the movie, the Quentin Tarantino movie. I was watching that with my beautiful wife, and I was laughing my ass off because there's all like the FBI in color. Starring Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. And it's like, I remembered I was a little kid. Oh my God, I remember that horrible show. So yeah, if you haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, if you're somebody who kind of has a snarky sense of humor and you like a good soundtrack and you love a violent ending, it's going to be your kind of movie.
Right.
Yeah, what I'm watching from the Cavaliers is Malik Thomas, the one draft pick that we got, and played at Arkansas. Had an issue at Arkansas that he wasn't the primary ball handler, and he was relegated to being an off guard at Arkansas, and he still put up points there, about 15.6 points, I believe, per game with Arkansas. But he was looked upon as a top 20 first round pick, but he fell to 34 into the laps of the Cavaliers. So that's the reason you want to start watching Summer League. It's not to see the guys who Enaruna or whatever his name is, who is going to be back and forth, and never really gets to play in the NBA. It's to take a look at a guy like Malik Thomas and to see if somebody like Tomlin has Naquan Tomlin is
Naquan, that little cowboy Tomlin.
Yeah. And see if he's improved anything as far as his 3-point shot. But Malik Thomas has looked pretty damn good. Oh, wait a minute. I have to. Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you?
Yeah. I should have a Tootsie Pop in my mouth. Yeah. So, hey, not that kind of Tootsie Pop. So Malik Thomas is looking pretty damn good, and they're using him as a primary ball handler, which I find very interesting.
Well, what is he? Is he a point guard or not? What is he?
Right now, they're looking at him in many different ways. CPJ has been re-signed, but he's small, and Proctor isn't really being talked about a whole hell of a lot.
Oh,
and
God.
The thing about,
I liked him, man.
It's not that I didn't like him, but you've got Harden and you've got Donovan Mitchell, and they were hogging the ball so much.
Correct. Yeah, I never saw it. He forgot what the ball looked like after a while.
And that's the major problem that the Cavaliers are going to have, is trying to find open men when you're pounding the ball and just letting the shot clock go down. But the thing about Malik Thomas that I'm noticing, he's 6'3". So the concern is that he doesn't have enough height to be the off guard from a defensive perspective, and that his history in college was he was a really good 3-point shooter, but not so good in the 2-point range, and that his mid-range game was forced, that he was trying to back down people, and rather than going to the basket, he would, with his burst, he would go into fadeaways too quickly, lower percentage shots, and he hit like 41% of his 3-point shots, and the same exact number damn near for overall, because mid-range game wasn't there. But he scored 20 points in the first game and 30 in the last one.
Wow.
And he's a volume shooter. A lot of people were saying coming into the league, he might be a Jordan Clarkson kind of guy. A guy
how old is he? Is he like a freshman?
20. He's 20 years old.
Okay.
He only played 1 year at Arkansas, and then last year I forget where he was playing. He was playing in some sponsored league or something. I don't know what it was, but he's a person who the upside in him is how he ends up handling the whole NBA approach to the game. Whether he can handle the ball against the speed and pressure in the NBA is going to say a lot of things about him. And my feeling is he is going to be the guy who's on the roster instead of when they got rid of Keon Ellis. He's going to be a guy who could come in and be a spot-up shooter, which, again, makes me wonder about Proctor, because Proctor never struck me as being a great ball handler. He doesn't have tremendous speed, and he's not big. And Malik Thomas has a good, quick first step, but he isn't blazing fast, and he's very offensively oriented. But so far in the summer league, his defense looks good, but he's playing against players who are not that good.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, that's as succinct as I can be. But it's going to be interesting, because what the Cavaliers really need is the 6'9" wing that we don't have. And I think a lot of people are hoping that Naquan Tomlin is going to be the guy, but I just have trouble thinking that a guy's going to go from Rucker Park and to small college schools to just come up to the NBA. And his shot, he just needs to work on the mechanics seriously. And his best attributes are his first and second jump. And he can be a spark plug in short periods of time, but he becomes a liability the longer he's on the floor. So that's going to be interesting. We don't have that 6'9" wing. And I'm not going to talk about how LeBron James would fit in to the Cavaliers, or wouldn't. I'm not going to even go there.
Oh, I'll fall asleep if you do, man.
Well, there are a lot of other players being talked about randomly, but again, if LeBron James does come to Cleveland, you bet that there's something else that's going to happen. And I guess what I look at Malik Thomas for is, if LeBron does sign up and somebody else comes with him, that the guy who's going to get bounced is Max Strus.
Yeah, because he's surplus at that point.
Well, I mean, Max is a guy who was running around like a crazy guy, off ball, and wouldn't get to see it because two guys were hogging the ball. And Strus has never been a great percentage shooter, but he's a get hot kind of guy.
Yeah, and he still has value. I mean, there's hardly fuck all anybody else has much value.
He'll stay in the league because he is motion value personified, and he's a good ball player, and I like Max. Somebody's going to have to go, and
you want to be Schroeder, but who the hell's going to take Schroeder?
At this point,
because everybody else already had him.
Tony, it's funny that you say this. The trade of Harden and Allen to Dallas for Kyrie Irving, and
good Lord,
everybody is just taking wild, random shots at this. I'll be honest, Kyrie Irving has a mental problem.
Yeah, he's not well. He's Tony Horton.
Yeah, I don't want somebody who's mentally fragile with the organization. And again, as far as LeBron James is concerned, where he goes, I really don't care at this point, because a 42-year-old man is going to get you over the hump. And Cleveland's roster right now is great a job as Dan Gilbert has done in keeping Cleveland just being talked about in the league.
Relevant, yeah.
Yep. That is in and of itself a great thing. But I'll be honest with you, the team isn't structured right now to be a championship team in any way, shape, or form.
No.
And it's not going to help if you trade Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley is going to remain on the Cavaliers. The only thing I like about LeBron James is that he would be able to teach players how to take the game more seriously. And it's a shame that LeBron couldn't impart that kind of knowledge to Darius Garland, who never took care of his body the way he should have.
Yeah.
LeBron is a walking monument for how to take care of your body to have a long career. So
there you have it.
Yeah. And
anyway,
go ahead.
Moo.
Yes.
I mentioned our friends at iHeartRadio decided to do more layoffs. No more local voices in Canton or Youngstown.
Yeah. What do they own in Canton?
101.7, the station you hadn't heard of, the one they transferred over from Dover.
Yep.
And Rock 106.9.
Oh, that was what my father owned.
Yep.
My God Almighty. No DJs. Otto is the new disc jockey.
Yeah, well, they had a local DJ in the mornings on Rock 106.9. They replaced him with Rover out of Cleveland.
It's what I call automation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, that's the way that business went, for better
That's
or for
monopoly
worse.
for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of monopolies, you have Kroger buying out Giant Eagle.
Yep. Heard that.
Oh, really? When is that happening?
It's already happened.
It's going to be finalized next year.
Are they going to change the names of all giant beagles?
No. No, it's still going to be Giant Eagle, but it's just going to be owned by Kroger.
They're going to call it Giant Kegel.
Let's go Krogering, the easy way to shop.
Oh, man. Bring back Lawson's.
Don't they own a bunch of stores in Florida too, Kroger?
Probably. I mean, do they? I don't know. Do
They're
they?
all over the country, or they were.
Yeah, they're not around me. But maybe they at one time had a piece of Albertsons. I don't know, but
they tried to merge with them. They wouldn't approve it.
I mean, Kroger really became more of a Southern thing for a while there. When I was a kid, Kroger was in Canton, and the funny part of it, when I left Canton, Kroger was in the spot that the Giant Beagle is in Belden Village area, right off of Dressler Road. That was originally a Kroger, and it will be again in a certain way of thinking. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
And so that you understand, this is a headline: Cavs' pursuit of LeBron James revealed by Kenny Atkinson. Now, what kind of a fucking thing is that? They asked Kenny Atkinson during a summer league game, so you're looking forward to this coming season? It's like, yeah, we got a lot of big things for free agency things, and you know what I'm talking about. That's all he said. And so that he reveals the pursuit of LeBron. Everybody knows the Cavaliers are pursuing LeBron James. Shut the fuck up. You've got no news to print. And so you just keep repeating the same shit over and over again. Nobody knows anything. And it's just like, when will LeBron James make his free agency decision? You know something? My answer to anybody who asks that question is, if you suck my dick, I'll get on the phone and call him and make sure that he announces that for you, okay? I mean, what kind of stupidity is this? When will he make? What does it matter when he makes it? The thing is, what will he do but not when he will make his decision. You just fall into the hands of these manipulative people, and it's like, come on.
Sounds like a Mary Kay Cabot headline.
Yeah, theoretically, he can wait all the way till October, can't he?
He could, but I mean, it's going to go. It's when the World Cup ends. And
they'll announce it at halftime of the World Cup final or something, and the rest of the world will be going, huh?
and you know who wrote that article? Of course, Chris Fedor.
Chris Fedor,
better known as Bub. He's the guy who got pissed at me. He goes, "Hey, Bub." So I call him Bub all the time. Little fruitcake.
We have been seriously neglected with reporters in this town. They're all awful. Maybe like select few, but
it is the worst media in America. I have to hope for. I can't imagine anybody having worse media than this.
There's what it is that they have nothing to talk about because it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
Where it's just, baseball's now gone down quiet for the All-Star break, and LeBron's, basically sitting on their face, and that's it. There's nothing else. So I got to get out of here because I'm going to dinner tonight, and I'm going to be karaokeing up in Sharon Center, Ohio.
Oh,
and
wow, man.
Going to be, we hitting the road, getting to know getting familiar with some areas. And for those who don't know where Sharon Center is, just a little bit south of Medina, Ohio.
It is.
Yeah, it's very nice.
There you go.
So, guys, David, thank you for hanging around. And of course, always Mr. Moose. Thank you.
Mr. Moose is here, man.
All right.
You need to do the Moose voice for a minute. Like,
hey,
rookie.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, rookie.
Lifted up my sleeve.
Again. This is all too old for people who didn't watch Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Why don't we have Bullwinkle say this? Wait a sec.
Go fuck yourself.
Exactly. Go ahead. Do Bullwinkle saying "Go fuck yourself." Go ahead.
Hey, Rookie, go fuck yourself. hey, Rookie, go fuck yourself.
Again. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Back again on Friday, and maybe there will be something more to talk about. And maybe not.
Won't be.
The game's at 8:00 tonight. If you want to watch the Cavaliers, it's on Prime Video, Amazon Prime. So if you get that, you get the game. And if you don't, you won't. Or you're watching something illegally, and you will. But whatever the case may be, enjoy the game.
Yeah, and you probably won't be getting any breakdown of the World Cup semifinals on Friday. So that's pretty unlikely, too.
Thank you. All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you again on Friday. Until then, hasta la vista, past your heads. Good night.